people. Today I'm going to teach you all how to do a backside 180. Prepare yourselves. This is very, very hard. So, pretty much a backside 180 is just the opposite of a frontside 180. Instead of going the other direction, you go this direction. I'm not quite sure how to explain how the directions work. It's a bit self-explanatory in my opinion. But like, backside 180s are a bit harder. But yeah, all you really want is an ollie, and then pretty much just a frontside 180, because these tricks help you a lot with this. Like, you want to know these two very, very well. And also have your riding down too, because, well, why not? Now for the foot position. The foot position is pretty much the same thing as an ollie. You can put your back foot right there on the center of the tail, or you can move it more to the toe side of the tail where the pocket is if you want to scoop the board. Though I personally like to keep my foot right in the middle of the tail. Same thing for frontside 180s as well. I don't know, it just seems a bit more comfortable for me that way. And then your front foot's just the same thing as an ollie. Front foot close to the bolts, not too far away from the bolts, just right about there. No biggie. But the first step you want to do is just practice the rotating of your shoulders and upper body. I'll explain this later. If you want to see, you don't want to do that. That's front side. What you want to do is this, back side. You want to just bend your knees, wind your shoulders, and then unwind your shoulders and just rise up and just practice the rotating of your shoulders. This will help you because when you're going for the trick, when you turn your upper body, your lower body will follow. So pretty much if you just turn your upper body and then just do the ollie, you don't really have to worry about your lower body at all. It'll just follow. That's one of the best parts about this trick. You don't really have to like turn your legs whatsoever. It just moves on its own. It's very, very interesting. Alright, step number 2. You want to do exactly what I just said, but add the pop to it. This is just pretty much just part of the ollie in the backside 180, where you just pop your tail. The other part is where you slide your foot up the board, but let's just focus on this for now. So like when you're going for tricks such as backside 180s, oh yeah, that was actually very, very tiring. It was very exhausting. I got tired numerous times trying to film this. It was exhausting. I'm getting off topic. So you just want to just turn your shoulders and just pop your tail. Ugh, that was a really, really rude voice crack. And you just want to just practice that. It's not really difficult trying to get this down, but it's not exactly the easiest either because you're going in a direction where it's like a blind spot. You cannot really tell where exactly you're going, so it does kind of make the trick a little bit scarier, but not that much. Just don't be afraid. Like, this trick is not that dangerous. Other ones are dangerous. Alright, next step. You want to, I believe, if I am right, you want to slide your foot up the board while turning your shoulders. Doing this will just help you just get used to just sliding your feet up the board while turning your shoulders. I think I kind of already said that, but just by doing that, it's just a little bit easier. I guess you don't have to like pop it or anything. You just want to practice this right here alone. Because if you're trying to just slide up your board, if you're trying to slide your foot up the board without practicing turning your shoulders, it'll feel a little bit out of whack, and maybe your feet will come off. I believe that happened to me a few times when I tried to do backside 180s on my own. So you just want to keep that in mind. You want to practice this step a lot as well, because as I said for the ollie, without sliding your foot up the board, there is no ollie. You won't be able to ollie at all. So you just want to keep practicing that, keep working on that, and make sure that you have it down very, very well. Same thing for the other steps. This is the last step. All you gotta do is just mash it all together. Do everything that I told you. Wind up your shoulders, unwind your shoulders, bend your knees, rise up and like unbend your knees, pop the board, and then slide it up. You gotta put it all together. Because this is what's gonna make a huge difference. Like if you practice them separately, that'll also help because well, you can't just do it all at once. But if like after a while, like after you get all of them down, you just want to do this. It'll just help you out a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much all the steps. Now for the common errors and mistakes. So common error and mistake number one is that you're jumping forward. And by you jumping forward while going for the backside 180, your board is going to fly out behind you and your feet won't be able to catch it. You do not want to jump forward. Trust me, I made this mistake numerous times and it took me forever to figure it out. What you want to do is simply just unwind your shoulders after you're done winding them, all the other stuff I told you, and just jump straight up and ollie. Trust me, your feet will follow you when you wind up your shoulders. When you do that, like after you like unwind and then wind up your shoulders, like and then you just ollie, trust me, your feet will follow. You do not want to jump forward or you're never going to catch the board. And it'll be really, really frustrating. Alright, common error and mistake number two. You're leaning too far back or too far forward. This will cause the board to either shoot out in front of you or shoot out behind you. Or just that, because I guess that happens as well. You want to stay nice and centered over the board. You don't want to lean far back. You don't want to lean too far forward. Just nice and centered. Because if you also lean too far back or too far forward, the board will also go a little bit away from you. And you don't want that because well, if the board goes away from you, it doesn't count as a backside 180. So pretty much just don't jump forward, don't jump, and just don't lean back or lean forward. And yeah, that's pretty much how to do the backside 180. Work hard on this trick. It's going to take a while, but you will eventually get it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, all that beautiful stuff, and I will see you in the next video.